Alright, I believe we are live. Hello, anyone in the chat? Just gonna go into the Discord and let people know. And there we go. Alright, Discord has been notified. Hello, God Edit Zilla. Hi, Void Watcher. Hello, Rip Technoblade and Best Boy. What's good? Not having to work on Labor Day. That's pretty good. I just so happened to get the day off, and I figured, hey, you know what? A lot of people are probably gonna be off work, and most of my audience, at least in North America, is gonna be off school, so might be a good day to stream. Hi, Train Lover. What do I think about the new book for Wolf? I assume you mean WOF as in Wings of Fire. I did a video not too long ago giving some predictions about it. Basically, summary is I'm interested. I am cautiously optimistic, but it looks pretty good so far. You have 3 things going? Nice. I love multitasking. Back from a trip to Nova Scotia. Nice. Hope you had a fun time. I was actually in Chicago for a couple days last week. Long story short, me and some friends were there for a very personal reason, so I won't go into it any further than that. I don't really want to, you know, blab about my personal life on YouTube, but we were there and we had a really fun time. Tried authentic Chicago-style pizza. I would not do something so daft as to compare it to Detroit-style or New York-style, but it's something all its own. I like it. It's pretty good. Who's my favorite Wings of Fire character? Fathom. Kibbley is a close second. Six Claws is in third place. And then a while ago I did a top 5 favorite characters video. Those top 3 were the same as they are now. I think in that video, number 4 was Turtle and number 5 was Peril. I think right now Turtle is number 5 and number 4 is Queen Scarlet. First time being on a stream on this channel? Nice, welcome. Just gonna sit here for a few minutes, see if anyone wants to come in. I am currently sitting in a Discord voice chat. Not with the YouTubers this time. This is in a private server with some buddies from Stone Clan. If you guys don't know what Stone Clan is, it's like a thing that the Warrior Cats YouTuber Moonkitty does, where her patrons basically just submit random voice lines and she has to make characters for us and make it into a video. It's really fun, but this is separate from Moonkitty's server. Like, this is like a invite only, like 18 plus. So at the very least, I trust people here, if they join, not to be obnoxious. Yes, I did say Stone Clan. I should do one where my own server members can join. I don't know, because like it sounds like a fun idea, but I think it would be a lot of like people just joining to try and, I don't know, like talk to me, like get me to like acknowledge them, and it would just turn into a bunch of people talking over each other. Because I've seen that happen with like whenever, like, because Moonkitty never streams with server members on YouTube, but she has been in voice chats in her Discord, and that happens a lot. Like, she'll only really join if everyone else is muted. Could give it a limit to the number of people allowed in. I mean, I guess I could, but then, you know, like, people are gonna feel left out, and some people are, they might just like hog one of the slots. I don't know. I feel like however I try to do it, it would either lead to chaos or leave a lot of people disappointed. First stream you've ever been in? Welcome, Dawson. Yeah, so basically today we're continuing what I did last stream of basically building the Johto region from Pokemon in Minecraft. We'll give it another few minutes for people to shuffle in. Want to join my Minecraft server? I'll be honest, outside of this one project, which has kind of become a bit of a hyperfixation for me lately, I don't play a lot of Minecraft anymore. Like, I still keep up with it. Like, I keep up with updates. And I just don't play it much myself. Usually even watching these at like midnight to 3 a.m. But yeah, this is definitely, I think, the earliest I've ever streamed. Just because, like, usually I wait until the evening, because when I was still in college, like, you know, I had to wait until all my classes and stuff were over, and, you know, like, other responsibilities that I would have day to day. And also, most of my audience is still in school as well, so can't just stream at a time when nobody can come. But today seemed like a really good day since it's Labor Day. Most people are off school, a lot of people are off work. So, seemed like a good choice. What other games do I play? I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. There are some games like Teardown or GTA that I just hop on to just, when you run around, just cause destruction if, like, I'm bored or something. I was also introduced to Peak recently. I did one run with some friends of mine, and thankfully I was the last one alive, but I still didn't win. We didn't make it past the third stage. What tribe am I? Charcoal, the channel mascot, is a Skywing Nightwing hybrid. Yeah, I currently don't have a job. I do, unfortunately. It's not a glamorous one. I'm just a cashier at a grocery store for now, while I try to find something actually related to my field, but it's income. It's something to do. Last night we were actually overstaffed, so I was sent home.
Hello, you're streaming to YouTube? Hi, YouTube!
Hi, Ash. God, that noise scared the crap out of me.
Good.
Oh, hi, welcome.
Hi. I don't know, I just see you streaming in this server and thought you wanted company for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, someone just asked what's going on.
What's going on? I joined. It is a person in a server that decided to be like, hi.
Yeah. I already informed them that I was sitting in this voice chat, so I didn't know if anyone was going to join, but
It didn't seem like it, so I decided to do it.
Yeah. So I've been just kind of sitting here for a little bit while everyone shuffles in.
And you are popular. There's people talking in your chat. Oh no, they hear my voice.
They can hear you,
God.
yeah.
Oh no.
It's almost as if I put streaming to YouTube in all caps as a in the
Panic.
Can we eat a Goomba?
There we go.
Yeah.
So do you think we can eat a Goomba? Because they look like mushrooms. Do you think Goombas are edible?
They might be. Like I said, they basically are mushrooms.
Yeah, so like they're like edible.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they were edible. Train Lover is gonna share the stream in his own server, see if we can get more people. I don't know. I think like the most people I have had in a stream is like 20 something, but yeah, I don't know. See if anyone
That's a lot of people.
It's like even if it's Labor Day, it is still a weekday, so we'll see.
2 days Labor Day. Oh fuck, that's why no one's working.
Yeah, that's why I decided to stream today, because it was like most people available.
Oh, that's why no one's working. Oh, that explains a lot. I'll be honest with you, I didn't have work today, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I may be stupid.
No, you're good. You're good.
I have room temperature IQ. Don't mind me.
All good. But yeah, it's about 2:15. May as well actually start doing some Minecraft.
Oh my god, is this with the Kata update?
Not yet.
Damn.
I don't know if the copper update is actually dropped yet.
I think it's like dropping soonish. I don't know when.
Yeah, I assumed it was dropping soon because I know they revealed the name of the update. Dawson Meyer, thanks for doing my hiccups comment at the Darkstalker video. I was like, you're welcome. Alright, so anyway, so for the people who weren't present for the last stream, which I'm assuming was quite a few of you. So I have currently been working on a thing.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, this is about a month of work.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's been building the Johto region from Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. So I gave a full tour last time. Not a whole lot has been added, but I'll just rush through it again. So we got New Barktown here. Also, as a note, none of these buildings have interiors yet. I don't know if they ever will. And then if we head down this route, get to Cherry Grove City. Got the little shoreline here. I will expand this out eventually once I have more coastal locations built and figure out where the edge of the water is actually going to be. Then we can come up here, and there's entrance 1 of 3 to Dark Cave. Haven't built the inside yet. I will get there eventually. Then come down here through this gate into Violet City. And I think last time, I think these blocks along the edge of the road were brown mushroom blocks, but I have since swapped them out for packed mud because I originally forgot that packed mud was even in the game. And like it still fits the color and arguably makes more sense. And honestly, I think it looks better texture-wise. Anyway, there's, you know, the gym. Again, not really much of an interior, just kind of have a floor. We got Sprout Tower. There is a ladder leading up to the top floor, but not much else. And if we come this way, in here is the Ruins of Alf. We built this on the last stream. This was a really fun area. Again, I will get to the inside and underground sections of it at some point.
A lot more work than I would have put in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm building at a 1-to-1 scale, so like one game tile is one block in Minecraft. Unfortunately,
that could be easier to deal with, I guess.
Yeah, it is kind of easy. The problem comes with scaling height, because in terms of like in the Pokemon game, the player is basically a cube. But obviously in Minecraft, the player is 2 blocks tall. So it's like trees that are technically only 2 tiles tall in the game. I have to make 4 blocks tall in Minecraft.
Oh.
Yeah. But like for ledges like this, which in the game should be as tall as these trees, I can only go up by 1 block at a time because I need to fit stairs in a lot of places.
I see.
Catching up on the chat here. What Pokemon game is this from? This is from Heart Gold Soul Silver. What skin am I using? I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. I've been using this for years.
Generic anime boy?
I don't think it was, but this is what it looks like. Wait, not F3. What is it? F5 to change view? Yeah. Here we go. Hello. But yeah, that's my skin.
Hi.
You know nothing about Pokemon, but you're just here for the vibe. Nice. I can respect that. So, coming down this way. And eventually we get to Union Cave. I have basically... I think this is just going to be what I have to fit the interior inside of, but again, nothing in there yet. Over here, pass by the Slowpoke Well. Again, no interior yet. And then Azalea Town. I have not built Ilex Forest yet, and I'm not going to until I get to Goldenrod and the route south of there. So I can reach it from the other end and see how much space I actually have to work with. We're gonna come back up here. Thought my channel mascot was a Nightwing Mudwing because of the black and brown. Yeah, I mean, the brown I can kind of see. In my mind, it's more of a burnt orange color. Like, originally, my mascot's underbelly was a much, much brighter orange. But I don't know, the more I looked at it, the more it just kind of looked wrong. So I eventually made it a much darker shade. Anyway, if we head this way out of Violet City, down here is where National Park is going to be. And then up here is Ecruteak City. And these dirt patches around the buildings were originally just regular dirt, but I changed these to packed mud as well. And same with this rim around the burned tower. This was originally coarse dirt, but I changed it to mud. And inside, I did manage to make somewhat of the basement, but not a lot. Just very limited space, because, you know, typical RPGs, the buildings are a lot bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. And then through here. Is the path leading up to Bell Tower, which, until I built it, I forgot was canonically 10 stories tall, so now it just kind of dwarfs everything else in the entire region. Yeah. Pretty cool view, though.
Yeah.
And this whole strip is new from last time. Let's see. What's my favorite Pokemon? Cyndaquil. It's part of the reason I decided to build the Heart Gold Soul Silver map was because it was my first game, and Cyndaquil was my starter. By the way, my channel was the reason you got into Wings of Fire. Oh, that's really nice, thank you. Favorite non-Wings of Fire dragon? Ooh, like, the only other series I watch where dragons are really prominent is Ninjago. So, probably something from there. I don't know which specific dragon. You missed the beginning. What's going on here? Pokemon in Minecraft. I'm building a Pokemon map.
Minecraft.
I do have some friends who want to do, like, who want to just play the Cobblemon mod on this map once I finish it. So we might do that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Alright, so this stretch leading east, yeah, from Ekritique, I built this after the stream. Like, this is product of, like, the last week or so. Got this route, reached Mahogany Town here. This souvenir shop, I will eventually build Team Rocket's underground hideout in there. And then got the gym. It's just ice in there. And then this way, I just wanted to bridge the gap between that whole stretch from Ekritique to Blackthorn City up here. And this is where the entrance to the ice path will be when I eventually build it. And that brings us into Blackthorn City. This was a fun one to build. And going south from here, there's another entrance to Dark Cave. And another entrance to Dark Cave. So now I have all three entrances built, and I can kind of... Now I'm finally able to tell exactly what space I have to work with to build the interior, which I'm not sure how long this is going to take. I haven't looked at the layout of the cave yet, and I don't need to for a bit because that's not what we're building today. And anyway, this brings us back down to Route 29. But as the title suggests, today we are going north of Mahogany Town. I've already built the route up here, where it has this little section where during the story it splits off, and you can either go through all the tall grass where most of the trainers are, or you can just go through this gate where during the story there will be some Team Rocket grunts that'll charge you to go through. But up here is where we will find the Lake of Rage. And essentially, that's what we're building today. So,
Oh yeah.
now, the thing about this lake is that it has two layouts, technically. Like, one flooded and one not flooded. I decided I'm going to build the not flooded one, because even though it's only like that one day of the week, it is. That is also the one day of the week where it's sunny, and I think most of the time on this map it's going to be sunny, so may as well build at low tide. And something that I am very grateful for is that this whole place is outlined by trees, which will make it very easy to count distances and all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think... Da-da-da. You know nothing about Pokemon? Unfortunate.
I have never played a Pokemon game in my life as well. So high five, you're not alone. Just understand that you're not alone. I also don't play Pokemon. I play Kirby, which arguably is probably worse, but like I play Kirby.
Oh, I have a friend who plays both. Like, his Kirby obsession is, like, actually kind of concerning sometimes.
I fucking love Kirby. I love the DLC. It's so good.
I have never played a Kirby game. But,
I love Kirby.
But, like, so he plays a lot of Kirby, and not at all coincidentally, his favorite Pokemon is Jigglypuff. The one
that looks like Kirby.
The one that looks like Kirby.
I know Jigglypuff from Smash Brothers.
Yep. Alright, I gotta count something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so...
Also, Darson, yes, Kirby and Forgotten Land. I do have a Switch too, and I got Kirby and Forgotten Land plus Star Cross Road. I fucking love it.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. We can just put grass there. Okay.
Also, I am waiting for the new Splatoon game because Splatoon is also my other obsession.
Yeah, again, I have never played Splatoon. I completely forgot they were getting a new game.
They announced it on random fucking Tuesday, but yeah, we're gonna I still think it's really funny that Nintendo just announced, oh yeah, we're getting a spin-off game on a random Tuesday. No Nintendo Direct, no nothing, it's just random Tuesday.
Yeah, because I know Splatoon is one of their biggest series. You'd think they would give it a bit more grandeur.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Alright, Playing Gamer says, I just play Minecraft and only build planes in Minecraft and will build nothing else. Valid. Happy Random Tuesday tomorrow.
Happy Random Tuesday tomorrow, everyone. It's gonna be, they're gonna drop, like, oh yeah, this is the premise of the game now. Like, you know the game that you just announced? Yeah, we're gonna actually, like, release more for it. Sorry, no, I love Splatoon. It's just like, please, Nintendo. you gave up on like it. You gave up on Splatoon 3, and then randomly, yeah, hey, yo, there's like 32 new weapons and 32 new kits, as well as whatchamacall, yeah, spin-off on a random Tuesday. Thank you, Nintendo. Really grateful.
Said they gave up on Splatoon 3? I thought I heard that it came out, but...
No, whatchamacall, they originally planned to just only support the game for 2 years with no new content. 2 years came by and then, like, they were recycling content, and then update 10 came out with 32 new kits.
Oh. Oh, we got 16 people in chat.
Wow. People are feeling spicy to join.
Yeah. We do Jurassic World Minecraft. Nintendo is greedy? Yeah. Can't argue with that.
Listen, Nintendo company, bad. Nintendo developers, good.
Oh yeah, no, like, they make good games. They just
You have
treat
to
their...
acknowledge the difference between Nintendo as a, like, business practice and Nintendo making games.
Yeah.
God, sorry. I have, like, something stuck in my throat.
Yep, you're good. But yeah, but yeah, Nintendo, absolute garbage company. Really good games. Would just wish that they wouldn't, you know, treat their consumers as tools.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't realize like how like PG rating this chat is, so I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
And
Yeah, I was gonna say probably keep it PG-13 at most, so. But like, don't push it. Okay. So far, so good.
I mean, the Switch 2, I do just use it correctly. I just kind of buy digital games because I don't like the inconvenience of physical. I'm a fake gamer. I value convenience over just anything else. Like if I'm on a bus, I don't want to be like, or on a plane, I don't want to like switch out my games.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, just catching up on chat. buy our games where we make your Joy-Cons drift.
I actually have the Gen 1 Switch, like, from when it first came out, and it doesn't have drift.
I have one. I got it for Christmas 2017, and like just recently, in like the past year or so, my Joy-Cons have started to drift.
That was a planned obsolescence. Listen, Nintendo designed it to be specifically 7 years for that Joy console.
That's the thing. I
I'm
believe
joking.
that entirely. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Real riveting stuff here.
Bye. I'm not talking.
You know, I wasn't really, I wasn't like referencing you. I was more just like man, counting and placing blocks. This is quality content.
Alright. I allocated enough time. I'm sorry, I can only join you for a little bit,
No, you're good. You're,
but I
yeah.
thought I'd let you keep you a little bit of company. You take care.
Yep, you too. Yeah,
I gotta go.
That's alright. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Bye bye.
All right, and back to the grind. Yeah, no, Mr. Cass, I'm building a Pokemon map. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. All right. Is there ever a full model of my mascot? I mean, he has a full body reference sheet. I haven't really posted it anywhere, but he has one. It's mainly in my Discord. Like, I put it in the fan art channel so people can reference it when they draw fan art. am I gonna buy the Arc 1 special editions? I have the first one, but I don't think I'm gonna bother picking up the others. Because by the sound of it, it seems like it's just the same like Q&A that was in the first one, and they don't even get new covers. Like the art for the box set is really, really beautiful, but I don't think it really justifies picking it up for me. Like, I have physical copies of all of the books already, so it just seems like a kind of a waste of money. Alright, I think I'm almost at the end, or at least of this. Yeah, there we go. Lines up perfectly. Just gonna... The only problem is I need to extend these trees a lot. Looking correct so far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. And 2, 3, 4, 6. One, two, three, four. One, two, 3, 4. And then there's one more tree right here, a little offset. So yeah, I think that's that section. Let's see. Have fun filling that in. Yeah. Been procrastinating a lot lately. Yeah, I kind of get that. I really want to get working on my next actual video, but I've not really started yet. All I know is that it's probably going to be the Anemone character spotlight. Been wanting to do that for a while. And fill in all of this. Because I know this right here is a ledge, so we're just gonna fill all of this in. Go. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I know there's some jump ledges here, so Hayden Anemone thinks she's too spoiled. Yeah, I get that. I don't necessarily agree, but I understand that. Okay, first I think it'll look better if I do that, and then block there and there. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. TSW 6, that's Train Sim World 6, right? Pretty sure it is. We're gonna be placing some grass here. Wait, no, that's only that much. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna run over here and try to finish the trees on this layer. There's a tree there. I could put building this into a clip montage. I mean, I could if I had actually recorded anything besides this. Like, because right now the only actual footage I have is just what I've built on stream. Okay, so let's see. So there's a tree here. And then shoot. Okay. So there's one in line with that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's there. And then... yeah, this shouldn't be there. That's where the ledge is. So that's there. Okay. I think something that I do know is that that, and I know all of this is grass, so we're just gonna fill this in. Yeah, it's starting to hit me just how long this lake is actually going to take. Okay, I think... grass comes out to there. That's there. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. But yeah. Okay, I think that is all of the trees on this layer, like on this level. Which means I can run around and outline this with granite. But I know this just kind of goes this way for a ways, and then... Okay. For a bit, and then comes over here. Through that ledge, and over this way. And there. Yep, I think that is correct. Oh, you're trying to shiny hunt Riolu? Yeah, good luck with that. I want to fill an area fast. Huh. Okay, I'll have to look up the specifics of how exactly the command works, but... Yeah, but the thing is, with this, it's, a little more complicated, because it can't just fill in a whole area. I mean, I might have to, but... I don't know, well... I would rather just count it out, because I need to, I figure out what exactly the like the dimensions of the lake are, and like what specific tiles are where. So I don't know. This method of counting trees has just been working for me. Now we need to figure out which is here. So. So wedge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's bring it on over. And this one's pretty simple, so... I know there's trees here, so gotta put those in. I think this line of trees just goes all the way back here. There's another tree here. Okay. Now, another line of trees here. There. To... here. Yeah. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 24, 26, 17, 18. All right, that's correct. Bring it over here. And I know there's a ledge here that I think is... It looks like a 4x3. Yeah, we're gonna call it a 4x3. There, and then doot, 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 doot. Yeah, I think from there it's just a simple case of connecting these up. There. That's the second layer done. Nope, need to put these trees down. Do I have a map of this pulled up somewhere? Yes, I actually have 3 screens open right now. I have my laptop, which is what I'm playing on and streaming from. I have my phone open to have the stream chat pulled up so I can look at it. And I have my iPad, which is pulling up a map of the, oh, well, this map. So, yeah. Let's see, oh, most underrated book? Honestly, I don't see enough people talking about Winglet's Deserter. Like, that thing is, like, one of the best, like, Wings of Fire books I've ever read. Alright, so we're gonna take a second to put in some decoration stuff. I'm gonna grab some andesite. We're gonna put in some stairs and outline houses and also put up signs. Pale sign. Okay. So put stairs there. Stairs over here. Some over here. I think that's all the stairs. And right here is where a sign is for the lake. Certain Lake of Rage. Then over here we've got another house. Actually, I think it's one forward from there. Yeah. And this is the fishing guru's house, according to Bulbapedia. So we're just going to put that sign there, as that's there in the game. And with that, I think we're about ready to start putting in trees on this bottom layer. Let's just grab dirt. So if my calculations are correct, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. Let's clear some of these away. Honestly, I should probably grab some water and start clearing out these, this grass and stuff. Because this is all just going to get in the way, and I don't want it here. Oh yeah, another reason I don't want to use the fill tool. My game has had a bit of a problem with crashing lately, and I don't want to break the game by doing that. Does anyone have $3 billion laying around? Unfortunately, I don't. You say you want to rebuild the largest plane ever made. I know the largest wingspan was the spruce goose. Is that what you were talking about? And I only know that because it was mentioned in a Phineas and Ferb episode. It's like the whole plot was literally like, so you know how the world's longest wingspan plane was the spruce goose? Yeah, we're gonna just one-up him. And they built a paper mache plane that set the new record for the longest wingspan. Phineas and Ferb can do anything, I swear. I haven't gotten around to watching all of the revival episodes yet, but I really want to. I've seen clips of them and they look really good. Just gonna go around and pick up these seeds. Alright, almost done clearing out the grass. Just a couple more patches. And we'll just clear these out. Should be good now. How are they still in like 5th grade? I don't know. Maybe I should learn how to use the fill tool. 'Cause I think it is just going to be the best option for filling in the grass here at the bottom. Fill. Okay, we're gonna go over here. So Y level is 43. So we go over here. Okay, let me just pull up my notes app because there's no way I'm going to remember all of the coordinates to type this in. If I fill in the perimeter with water, the rest will get filled almost instantly. Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. Not that whole layer is water. Very little of it is actually, because I'm doing the dried up version. All right, F3. So let's see. So negative 148, 43, negative 388, and then if we go over here to this corner, like here to here, just about, yeah, negative 91, 43, negative 348. So, let's see, slash fill. Negative 148, 43, negative 388 to negative 91, 43, negative 348. Grass block. Perfect. Almost. Okay, almost. But this helped a lot. This just saved me so much time. I take back everything I said. Whoever suggested using the fill tool earlier, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for ever doubting you. You were right. Do I like gorillas? Haven't seen it. Remember when you said have fun filling it that age? Well, yeah. Still gotta place down trees, but this just saved a lot of time that would have otherwise been spent filling in a very huge layer of grass. I will have to dig out some of it to put the actual water in later, but this will do for now. And also there's a ledge here, can't forget that. Okay, I think we're ready for trees. Have I seen Rough Danger Dogs? I have not. The fill tool is a wonderful tool, but it needs to be used carefully. Yeah. Can't argue with that. Alright, okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should be 20 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of blank space, and then start there. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, start. Okay, now let's go over here. This. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because for some reason there's a bit of a gap here, which I think is mostly there to come into play in the flooded version of the map. But right here it's just kind of blank space that's completely inaccessible. So. But it's on the map, so gotta leave it blank. One, 2, 3, 4. And from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you ever heard of the straddle launch rock? It's like 2 planes sharing the same wings, and oh, it's the plane with the new longest wingspan. I have not. That sounds interesting. God, the real tedious part is gonna come when I have to fill in like all of the leaves on this whole thing. That's gonna take me forever. Hi, Ian. I'm sorry about that. I just had to take a sip of my drink. So we'll continue the trees from over here. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so I have 4 there. And then this just goes down to the end to align with the other one. All right. And then, oh god, the next one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 block, 1, 2, 3 blocks of blank space, and then over here comes off of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. here by this one. We got one lone tree there. Okay, I guess we'll bring it back down here. So this should be 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So that goes to 1, 2, 5, 10. Okay. This map is gonna take longer to build than it takes to read Dragon Slayer. Yeah. Yeah, Dragon Slayer is way, way longer than it needs to be. Let's see, 1, 2. Okay, maybe these trees won't take me as long as I thought they would. Got a 1 block gap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then, yeah. Just need somewhere to yap where everyone doesn't say shut up. Yeah, you're good. Oh, you're only on book 6. Ooh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, book 6 is pretty good, I think. I enjoy it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks good, looks good. Okay. think it's another one tree here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. We'll come back to that side. I'm gonna come around and do this one first. Yeah, the music that's playing on stream right now, that is that's the returning from Expedition theme from Monster Hunter World. And man, I used this music all the time for my Closer Look series, to the point where, like, I am pretty sure I was overusing it. Like, I'm trying to stray away from using that same track over and over these days. Trying to read the rest of them before book 16 comes out. Yeah, I mean, you got 6 months. I think you can do it. Which has faultier world building and logic, Wings of Fire or Harry Potter? I don't think I can necessarily answer that because I haven't read Harry Potter. But Wings of Fire definitely has its own share of issues. Like, I did a whole video talking about this before, and I don't necessarily still stand by some of what I said in it, but yeah. There's one block gap in there. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, when you put the math like that, yeah, like one book every 15 days. I mean, I'm a fast reader. I could probably do that, but definitely understandable if that doesn't seem as plausible. Okay. I think that's all the trees. Genuinely, I think that's all of the trees. Huh. Okay, well. Also, taking a closer look at this, I don't think this is a 4x3, I think it's a 3x2. So let's see. Yeah, that looks more accurate to how it is on the map. Also, hold on a minute, I made this too tall. This is supposed to be one layer down. But still, it's definitely a 3x2. Oh. Start digging this out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I think this area is a 4x3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, there's a 4x3 ledge there. When did you lose second place? I don't know. Sorry. Hmm. Okay. Because I know there's another ledge there, and then... And I think that's the outline of the lake. That's the outline of the lake. Just gotta dig all the rest of this dirt out of here, and we can get started filling in the water. I think this is another part of why I was hesitant to use the fill tool, because I knew I was still going to have to dig out a lot of dirt to make room for the water, but I think this is still not taking nearly as long as it would have to place every grass block by hand. Let's see, definitely reading Dragon Slayer. I mean, yeah, Dragon Slayer isn't that skippable. Darkstalker, I would argue, is more skippable than Dragon Slayer, but it is still a really good story. Like, when I say it's skippable, I mean you're not missing a whole lot of context if you don't read it for books 8 and 9. But I would absolutely recommend reading it, just because I think knowing the context makes books 8 and 9 better. Like, you don't necessarily need to know what happens, but if you do, it makes the following books more enjoyable. Now we just gotta line this whole thing with granite. And now we fill it in with water. Oh. Alright, well, it filled the rest of itself in, almost. There we go. And that's the lake. Told me filling in the perimeter would be more efficient. Thing is, I knew about the water. As far as I thought you were talking about, like, filling this whole layer with water, which I didn't want to do. But anyway, I think that's the Lake of Rage. Just gotta do a ton, and I mean a ton of filling stuff in. I'm just gonna make a kind of dirt outline here of like the edge of the map. Let's see here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, now you can finally say have fun with that. Yeah. Just gonna bring all this over here and blah blah blah. So no, this is the edge of the map on this side, so we're going to bring this back here. Yeah. I'm just going to follow this line. Yeah, I think putting in most of the leaves is probably going to be something I have to do on my own time. Unless, like, anyone else joins the voice channel and I can just talk. Because I think I wanted to go for maybe like another hour and a half, at least. Alright, I know there's a few rock detailing things that I have to put here, so put that there. This goes over here. I think, there's a boulder up here. Yeah, I think we're just going to put that there. Or actually, I think this is down one. Yeah. I see we're discussing peril in the chat. Yeah, like, I love Escaping Peril. Like, I think it's a good book, and also just, I have a very personal connection to it myself. Since it was the first book that we did on Jade Mountain Library, and I was, you know, one of the directors of that. Okay. What was I doing? Right. The houses. We're gonna build those. Okay, so, birch planks, birch log, door, glass, stone, wool, planks, stairs. Okay. And away we go. Over here. Because I know these are just the same as the ones in Mahogany Town, so gonna build them that way. There we go, and then one more back here. And there we go. Honestly, a fill tool might come in handy again for this. We are going to divide this into sections. Just need rectangles to work with here. Alright, note zap, don't fail me now. Okay, so this layer that I am standing on is 46, so if we're gonna fill this with dirt / grass, then 45. Negative 158. 45. Negative 399. Versus negative 139, 45, negative 399, wait, no, not 399, 388. So let's see, slash fill. No, not negative 299. And oop. Yeah. Now if we do that again with 46. Dang, am I not able to highlight this? Okay. Really wanted to copy paste, but okay. Oak wood. So should just, yeah. Well, missed a spot, but that's okay. Take note again. $138, 47, 386. And over here. $159. I'm gonna do 49, so it does trees 3 blocks tall. And negative 400. And 386, 159, 49, 100. Azalea leaves and boop. Oops. Well, you live and learn. Is the Z coordinate that was off? So they said negative 386, so I guess I wanted to say only 387. Not that that particularly matters now, because this area is filled anyway, so just gonna rebuild that sliver of house that got destroyed. And there we go. We have trees. Just gonna do this strip manually, because it's gonna be way faster than doing it by hand. So with this again, it's going to be 45. So negative 154, just because I don't want to accidentally turn any of anything I've already built into dirt. $386 versus we. Negative 322. Okay. Perfect. I keep forgetting pausing. You keep pausing and forgetting it's live. Yeah, let's see. So fill again, same coordinates. Layer 46. Oakwood. Ah, okay, so one strip over here. So I was telling it 150. I was telling it 158. Guess I should call it 159. But everything else seems to be pretty perfect with the coordinates here. This is just an insanely long strip of blocks. I have to... Nope. And then also I was calling it 322, so I should bump it down to 323. And 59. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Seven. $49. Azalea leaves. Yeah. All right, now. Okay. Okay, I need to do some math here, so it's... Tell it, okay, negative 153 and 342 negative 142 and 323 again? Yeah, I guess we'll do 323 again. Okay. Nope, don't forget that negative. I don't want to wipe anything I've built off the map. Dirt. Boop. And perfect. Yep, just gotta fill these in. Snakes have gotten more common this year? I think I've only seen a snake in real life, like, maybe 2 or 3 times. Point is, not often. Alright, so we'll do negative 344, that coordinate. 53, and over here. Keep 323. And then let's see if this works. 49, negative 323, Azalea leaves, and there. Just may as well fill in the rest of these. I think all the stuff like on the bottom layer, like that whole labyrinth of trees, I'm gonna have to do that by hand because it's just too complex. Like using the fill tool would take too long. How many people do you still have in chat? 13? Nice. You should be sleeping already, but here you are watching me. Yeah, if you should be in bed, go to bed. Like, don't let me keep you up. The VOD will still be here after I'm done. Like, whatever happens today, it's not going anywhere. It will be on YouTube publicly once the stream is finished. Yeah, for me, it's just past 4 o'clock p.m., so... (21:03). That's, I think for non-military time people, that's 9:03 p.m., which, yeah, that's reasonable. Bye, God Editzilla. Thanks for coming to the stream. I think this is another one I'm gonna have to do manually. Because I applied in the coordinates with the fill tool would just take forever. You almost just burned yourself on the stove? Oh no. Hope you're okay. I speak from experience, burning yourself on the stove is not fun. Honestly, I saved the Lake of Rage for this stream because I knew it was a big location, so it would take a bit. I could fill up a stream with it, but a lot of this is just placing leaves. Like, at least with the Ruins of Alf, the thing that took it forever was the fact that it's a very intricate location and honestly more visually interesting, so... Nevada doesn't really use military time. I think most places in America don't really use military time. Right, there we go. Alright, I think we can, actually... I think we're gonna go ahead and do this big rectangle here. Let's just... get this ready. I think I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in just so we have a... save a bit of time. I don't know why I still have F3 open. That's just an eyesore. I mean, I will have to open it again in a second, but, you know. Nowhere near where you live uses military time, but people still tell you you're stupid for using it. Yeah, I get that. And I'm like just starting to realize like how big this lake is. It's like this is easily the largest location I've done so far. Alright, now, let's see what our coordinates are right now. That, I did not mean to take a screenshot. Did not realize F2 was the screenshot. But anyway. I think it's going to be negative 131. So this is negative 391. All the way over here to negative 76. To negative 400. And let's see that in action. Negative 76, 45, negative 400. Dirt. And there we go. We have dirt. forgot to actually type the fill command. There we go. And negative 76, 45, 46, negative 400. Oak wood. Perfect. I'm just gonna double check this over here. This is still, yeah. Okay. I forgot the fill command again. -66, 49, negative 400, azalea, leaves, and boop. Yeah. Just gonna fill this in. God, this is saving me so much time. Screenshot button again. Ever been to Dallas Love Field? I don't recall ever going to Texas at all. Maybe I did when I was really little, because I know I've got some family down there, but if I have, it's been years. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get our next rectangle here. We'll go ahead and throw some wood on top of that too. Southwest Airlines being a terrible company. Sounds about right. So let's see. This is 389 spots. So 390, and then or wait, that's negative 76, negative 390 over to negative 83. Negative 389 or 349. So let's see. this is... I forgot the bill. All those. Oakwood. Perfect. Yeah, what's the worst airline? Yeah, consensus seems to be Spirit. What the? I don't know what I just did, but okay. Okay. Slash fill. Let's do this again. Should hopefully be the last time I have to do this. Well, okay, I missed a spot, but it's fine. Let's bring it out of full screen mode, and that's, okay. Don't know why it was in full screen mode. I think I accidentally hit the wrong button there, but we're good now. Have I had any bad experiences with Southwest Airlines? I mean... well, first of all, I haven't flown in years, but also, I can't remember any particular bad experiences. I mean, well, my family mostly flies Delta, so... I don't know if I've even been on a Southwest flight. I know there was one time when I was 12, so 10 years ago this summer, my family was flying to Alaska on a cruise, and we were boarding our flight to go to, I think we were just going to a layover in Chicago, but I kind of leaned into the aisle to look into the flight deck, and the captain saw me, and he invited me up in there, and I got to sit in the captain's seat, got my own little hat with, well, no, I didn't get my own hat. He let me wear his hat. But I did get a little pin to take home. So that was fun. Alright, just gotta fill in this over here, and... almost done with this layer. Delays in Chicago cause cancellations in Honolulu. Yeah, I get that. I mean, up until I went last week, I had only been in Chicago for layovers. And one time just driving through to get somewhere else, but yeah. Yeah, last week was my first time actually on foot in Chicago. I drove there, and let me tell you, parking and traffic are god-awful. Like, you couldn't pay me to drive back there again. I had a fun time, but getting in and out of the city was a chore and a half. Okay, come over here. Leaves, I really don't need this open anymore. Okay. So that's that section done. Just need a bit more on here. And there we go. Alright, now let's do the second layer. Won't be using the fill tool for any of this, unfortunately. Let's see here. This is always the most tedious part of building any area of the map, just placing leaves. And once I'm done with Johto, eventually I will build Kanto as well. Because gotta connect it up. It's all one map. And all that leaves is the labyrinth down here. European high-speed trains are good. Yeah, they are. I'm sad that America doesn't have more of them. And there's that section. Come on, let's go over at here. Okay, man. Freaking Stop falling off the tree. This is gonna take me a while. Anyone in the chat got questions they want me to answer? Thoughts on Whiteout? I like her. I don't feel too strongly on her, but she's nice. I'm a fan. I don't know if that'll change, like if I ever do a character spotlight video on her eventually, but we'll see. I think my next objective after this, in terms of the build, is to reach Olivine City. Because I gotta see how that wraps around everything to see how much room I have to build National Park and the Pokeathlon gate that's right there. Wait a minute. I just realized, with this ledge here, looking at the map, when this place is at low tide, this house is completely inaccessible. You can only get over here when the lake is flooded. I think this ledge is just here, so that, like, if you save in here and then come back on a day where the lake is at low tide, you can come down here and get out, but you can't go back in. Oh, the 747 might be gone? Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna catch up on this. Oh, your world was corrupted? I'm sorry to hear that. What do I think of the new Acela Express? I do like them. But there is one specific thing about them that bothers me. The power car and the coaches are not the same shape. Like, the coach has a slight bulge to it that the power car doesn't. So, like, they're not flush with each other. And that's just gonna... Like, that is terrible for drag. And also, I wish that they were actually significantly faster than the old ones, because I know it's like they can get up to 160, but that's only on like very specific sections of track. But congratulations, you've improved on the old Acela. We're still decades behind Europe in terms of high-speed trains. Okay, let's see. Okay. What did I say is a hidden gem from Wings of Fire? As far as a character, part of me wants to say Glacier, but I know she's been getting a lot more fans lately. I'm not sure. Who is the evilest character? Tempted to say Whirlpool. Whirlpool is just terrible, terrible man. Let's see. I remember seeing a question in chat earlier, like asking if you should buy the Winglets Quartet. Yes, buy that. In my opinion, Prisoners isn't really that good, and Runaway is just okay. Like, it's decent, but not anything too special. But Assassin and Deserter, those are both really freaking good. Like, really, getting the whole quartet is worth it just for those. Runaway is your favorite winglet? Yeah, mine too. It's so good. Like, it turns Six Claws from, like, this nobody character that I never really thought twice about into one of my favorites. Runaway is just a pilot for Darkstalker. Yeah. Like, it's basically just a prologue for Darkstalker after Darkstalker already came out. Like, it takes place right after the Darkstalker prologue, literally. It just kind of expands on how Arctic and Foe Slayer fell in love a bit more and came to actually escape the Night Kingdom. Not the Night Kingdom, the Ice Kingdom. Give a bit more context to why Diamond is so mad at Arctic for abandoning his tribe. But, like, I feel like we didn't necessarily need that context because we already know Ice Wings are very prideful and supremacist, so like Arctic leaving the tribe at all is already reason enough to make me believe Diamond would like get pissed over it enough to start a war. But, you know, I mean, I guess enchanting and attacking some people on the way out might also have something to do with it. Almost done. Should you get Dragon Slayer to complete the set? I mean, if you want. If you're a completist, then yeah, get it. Because sure, it is bad, but a bad book by Wings of Fire standards is still at least readable. Like, I can sit through it and stay interested way more than anything I was forced to read for high school. Alright, last little row, and I think we have the Lake of Rage. Didn't Arctic also kill someone and run away? I don't remember if he killed anybody, but I know he at least maimed somebody. Alright. The Lake of Rage. For the person in chat who asked. But yeah, let's... Fishing Guru, his place is here. And then there's the lake itself at low tide, and flooded basically just makes the whole thing... makes the water level 2 blocks higher. Which I don't really want to do. I think the lake looks fine as it is. Although it is a lake, I could probably make it a bit deeper. Yeah, but you know what? Not my problem right now. Actually, let's take a look under the hood here. Oh, wow. It's like this layer of granite right here. That's where the lake is. Actually, wait. 43. 43. No, never mind. The lake is... Actually, I think this is technically 1 block above sea level. So, yeah. But with that, I believe we can tear down the yellow tape. The Lake of Rage is officially done. The reveal that Peril is half Rainwing is bad? She's not half Rainwing. Soar was... Chameleon was in his Skywing form when he fathered Peril's egg. Like, at the time, he was biologically 100% Skywing. So Peril is too. Yeah, Peril is full-blooded Skywing. The fire scales thing is just... It's just a fluke. Yeah, exactly, Ian. When Chameleon's in his Skywing form, he has Skywing blood. Like, he's not a Rainwing at all in that form. Joke's on them for not explaining it better. They did. They did explain it. I'm pretty sure Peril had the exact same question of like, wait, so I'm half Rainwing? And Chameleon had to explain it to her. But anyway. Yeah, here we have the lake. So that's one less piece of tape. I think, okay, so besides the dungeons, that's like, let me go up here. Yeah, besides all the caves and stuff, that's pretty much this whole half of the region is done. Yeah, I just gotta go that way towards Olivine and Goldenrod. Yeah, this is... I'm really proud of this. This place is really coming together. Here, I think we should go in and see it at actual ground level. Through Mahogany Town, jump over the ledge because screw you, I can do that. Up the route. And yeah, here it is. Pretty good, pretty good. And oh right, so I think a lot of the labyrinth of trees is only accessible if you go in through this way. Because the only way to get down into it is through up here and... Wait a minute. Hold on, let me do a double take of this map. You're kidding. There's no actual way to access the maze like from the regular entrance. Because like up here, because these ledges in the game, these only let you go this way. So like coming up here, pretend that I can't walk on these. They block the... Oh, wait. No, there is a gap through here that you can squeeze through. Yeah, that's a walkable tile. Okay. Never mind. There is a way. It's just a one block entrance. And yeah, now you're just kind of in a maze, walking around. Might run into some trainers, might find some items, might get to the that house back there, which is where the guy that gives you hidden power is. But yeah. I think it's really fun that, like, with how tall Bell Tower is, you can see it from basically anywhere in the region. Like, if we go down here to Azalea Town... can still sort of see it if you jump. Thank you, Train Lover. But yeah, but now I kind of have to debate of where do I go from here? Because in terms of like actually building out more of the map, the only place I can really go is west from Ekritik to Olivine City. Or I can stay in the main region for now and actually build the interiors of some of these dungeons. I think building the cave interiors is going to be its own stream one day. So I'll probably save that for whenever I can / feel like streaming again. So yeah, I think in terms of stuff that I do on my own time, I'm probably just going to go this way. Go to Olivine City, get that port town figured out. Oh, I also need to fit in the Battle Frontier somewhere. Because I know that's just outside of Olivine. Damn it. Well... let's see. Try to navigate Bulbapedia here. Olivine City. Should do a stream of doing some PvP. No, I am awful at PvP. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, your phone got turned off randomly. What was your question again, Watcher? Uh... Man, I gotta find the layout of the battle frontier. Oh, dear Lord. Because, oh man, this is annoying. There's no map of the layout from Heart Gold Sil Silver on Bulbapedia. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure the Battle Frontier actually does fit. Will the Darkstalker graphic novel be too graphic for children? I think it already has a higher age rating than the others. So it's too graphic for, like, Wings of Fire's youngest demographic, probably. I'll be honest, I haven't gotten any of the Arc 2 graphic novels yet. Given that I'm playing Darkstalker in the dub, I probably should pick them up at some point. I definitely want the Legends Darkstalker one when it comes out. I do have the first 5. I think, I've read the first one. I've read most of the second. I haven't really read the others. Just because, I don't know, the only parts of them that I've seen have been, like, through the graphic novel dub, and that was mostly just watching to see the parts that I voiced in. Because, like, in the first arc, in the dub, I played Reed, Clay's oldest brother. And so, like, he's at the end of book 1. He's not in book 2 or 3 at all. I did audition for some roles in those books, but I didn't get anything. He reappears in the prologue of book 4, and then he has a scene near the climax of book 5, and that's it. Like, those are his only appearances in the entire series. Oh, the graphic novel dubs got you into Wings of Fire? Nice. I was into it long before the graphic novels were even a thing, let alone the dubs. But when I found out that somebody was dubbing them, then, yeah, I got very excited. I think at the time I found them, they only had, I think they only had parts 1 and 2 of the first book. And so, like, when part 3 came around, I think the first casting call that I auditioned for was when they had to recast Clay. Because I think his original actor left. So they had to recast Clay for the rest of book 1. And I did that. Didn't end up getting him. I lost that role to Titan. I've worked with him once or twice. He's a great guy, really good VA. Honestly, does Clay a lot better than I could. But then the next casting call was for the rest of the characters that were introduced in part 3. And so among those was Reed. I think I auditioned for basically every male character that was on the list, and Reed is just the one that I ended up getting. Yeah, so auditioned for other characters in books 2 and 3, didn't get anything. I think when book 4 came around, I didn't bother auditioning for anyone, just because like I knew Reed was going to reappear, so I was going to be in it anyway, even if only for the prologue. So that came and went. Had a similar case for book 5. I don't remember if I auditioned for Ghibli or not. I might have. But then, you know, a whole lot of drama happened with that. I don't know the specifics, but yeah. And then I know after book 5, Willowheart handed it off to Convexity Studios, who is producing it now. And when they did their audition for Darkstalker, I figured, you know what, screw it, I'll throw my hat in, and this wasn't like a situation of like star casting or anything like that. I went through multiple callbacks to like for them to make absolutely sure that they wanted me, and they did. So now I'm Darkstalker. Yeah, I've recorded my lines for part 1 already. Haven't done part 2, or haven't done the rest of the book yet. But I know, like, for 7 and 8, I'm gonna be barely in it. And even if they do casting calls for other characters, I don't think I'm gonna go for any of them, because, like, I'm frickin' Darkstalker. So, like, let other people have some of the other roles. Like, I mean, even then, I think my chances of getting anything else would be reduced because I'm Darkstalker anyway. So they wouldn't really want me to play anyone else, but yeah, just figured not gonna bother. Darkstalker's enough. Yeah, Veter in the book 1 graphic novel, his death scene was replaced with Clay's hatching. And, like, I feel like it was done because the opening scene would have been seen as too graphic for children, but then they kept the moment in the epilogue of Blister impaling Kestrel through the chest. Like, they kept that, and it is every bit as violent and bloody as it is in the real book, but they censored the prologue, for some reason. Yeah, my main hope for the Darkstalker graphic novel is that they do not skimp on Arctic's death scene. I want to see it. Call me sadistic. I want to see that scene in its entirety. As I know the novel glossed over it a little. Because, like, Darkstalker said his line, and then it just says, like, it took a while and there was a lot of blood, but eventually Arctic was dead. But no, I don't want this sugar-coated. I want to see what happens. You can't open a children's book with that much violence, but you can end it with that. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But, I mean, I would also argue, like, keeping that in there would still, like, set a precedent of what to expect in the book. Because if the kid goes in, like, hyped about this seemingly, like, child-friendly adventure, and then they see, you know, Kestrel's death scene, it's gonna come out of nowhere, and, you know, might scare them a little. I think it'd be better if you have something like that in the prologue. It's like, you know, let's say you're at a library or a bookstore and you want to open up the book, read a few pages, and see what's in it. They're like, oh, this has blood and gore in it. I probably shouldn't buy this for my child. Like, I feel like that's, I feel like it would be reasonable to put the gore in there. Arctic's death is kind of rated R, but like
as far as I know, the graphic novel is going to have a higher age rating, so there's probably more they can get away with. Kestrel got what she deserved. I don't know if she quite deserved that. Like, she was horrible and abusive, but I don't know if that fate was really, really necessary. Like, it's a good scene to show how ruthless Blister is. Especially because, like, the whole book had been showcasing Burn up to that point. So it was like, oh, we need to shed some light on the other evil sister. Blaze is not an evil sister. Blaze is just kind of there, being an idiot. Sorry, I'm just kind of running around the map here. Not too fond of the Legends Darkstalker art style. I can see that. Like, I'm a little mixed on it right now. I'm sure it'll grow on me with time, but yeah. I mean, either way, I'm buying it anyway. I need to see the best book in the series in graphic novel form. Had to stretch for a minute there, but anyway, I think I'm just going to switch this back to the main screen. Don't need to really have Minecraft open anymore. Let's see. Oh yeah, since Arctic's blood is blue, it won't be completely censored. Yeah, just kind of chatting for a bit. We've gone for over 3 hours. I think I'm ready to end this and have dinner pretty soon. Been loyal for 3 hours. Yeah, thank you. For the people who have actually stuck around since the start of the stream, thank you. Same would go for a Hivewing because they bleed green. I don't think Hivewings bleed green on their own, because I think the only time we've really seen that was when Wasp bled in book 15. And I think the green blood there is just a side effect of having the Breath of Evil in her system for so many decades. Like, the plant is so fully part of her that, like, that her blood is actually just green. I do think it would be really cool if the Hivewings had green blood, though. Because, I think especially if it's kind of like a lighter green, because I looked it up, and apparently, like, insect blood is a bit on the greener side. So I think it would be really cool if they actually had that, like if Silkwings and Hivewings bled green automatically. Two mistakes where Sea-Wings were written with blue blood. Yeah. I know those are mistakes. I personally don't, okay, I know they are mistakes. I wish they weren't, because I think Sea-Wings having blue blood would be nice. The book 7 graphic novel Arctic bled red in the vision. Yeah, that would just be that's just a mistake on the illustrator's part. Because I know like one of Icewing's defining traits is blue blood. I think Icewings and Sea Wings should have blue blood. Hive Wings and Silk Wings should have light green. Something that I came up with was for Leaf Wings, Leaf Speakers specifically have dark green blood like chlorophyll. I think that would be a really cool concept. Like, regular Leaf Wings would just have red blood, like all the other dragons, or most of the other dragons. Sandwings and Nightwings should have black blood. I would argue no. Like, I'm fine with them having red blood. Oh, that's right. They do have black tongues. How much violence do I think will be in the show? Oh, God. I will just say, I hope they handle this right. Because I don't necessarily I don't necessarily think they're going to animate like the extreme gore from like the prologue with so much blood. But I wish that they will still show those scenes but find creative ways to censor them. Wait, is it TV-14? If it is TV-14, that would be really good. I would love that. Because then we would get something like Adventure Time Fiona and Cake, where they're able to go a little darker with the violence. Not necessarily get really bloody, but they would be able to get kind of gritty and, you know, let people actually get stabbed. If it is TV-14, then that would be awesome. I think that is my ideal Wings of Fire show. I don't know if there is a source for that, because if it's like IMDb or something, anyone can edit IMDb, so I wouldn't believe anything on there. Yeah, agreed on that, Ian. Like, TV PG would be too tame. Like, MA would just be too violent. Headcanon that Darkstalker has purple blood? I don't know. I kind of prefer him having red blood. You don't want the arena deaths censored? Okay, yeah, absolutely agreed with you there. Purple, like, because he's so powerful, I wouldn't. Just because, like, I think some of the blood color headcanons or at least some of mine are a bit more grounded in reality. It's like, even if Darkstalker is powerful, I don't think that should necessarily mean he has purple blood. Hi Lemon, what am I gonna eat for dinner? Good question, I have no idea yet. We'll figure that out after the stream ends. His magic should be purple? I'm okay with Animus magic, like, appearing purple. Like, if there was some kind of, like, hand glow whenever someone cast a spell, that would, like, I think that would glow purple. Or, like, if an animus-touched object glowed briefly, then, yeah. Because Ice Wings have blue and Night Wings have red. I mean, like, I can see that, but I don't know, that's not really how genetics works. Because, like, if you take a creature with red blood and one with blue blood and mix it up, then you wouldn't really end up with purple. You would end up with one or the other. If I could eat anything I wanted for dinner, what would it be? I don't know. I mean, I haven't really been thinking about food the past few hours. Yeah, purple is a nice color. I mean, part of me is kind of thinking of going out and getting something for dinner just because it is Labor Day, but yeah. Because, like, all I really have in the house right now is sandwich stuff, which I just had for lunch, and, like, frozen chicken tenders, and that's about it. Channel my inner Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know. I've had a lot of pizza the past couple days. Not in a pizza mood. Hmm. Should head to bed. Yeah. If you guys gotta go to sleep, then go to sleep. Don't let me keep you. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here in a sec. Just because coincidentally, the music playlist is now, it has like 20 seconds left, so it would be a perfect perfect time to end it. Imagine Darkstalker bleeding lean. Yeah, no, that would be disgusting. But anyway, I think how did you wake up in the middle of the day to this? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, see you guys. Thank you for coming. I will see you guys in either the next stream or the next video, whatever comes first, I guess. So, see ya.